Hi guys, so we are back on Couple Tube with today's topic being love versus sex, where we are going to not preach you anything. We're only going to share our opinion, and not even our opinion, our
experience
experiences and journey and how we feel about love and sex. And also, I want to give you a little background that Ani and I, we are married for 13 years now.
About to be 14 years.
Yeah, about to be 14 years now, and we don't live with each other like a co-living situation where you do your thing, I'll do my thing. We don't discuss anything with each other. No, we live with a lot of love. We live with a lot of emotions. Every single day there's this spark of love between us. So that's what we crave for. But this has happened because we work at our relationship. So we learn a lot, when we work at our relationship, and that's why we kind of wanted to do Couple Tube to share with you our learnings, our journey, and
how we handle things.
And how we handle things, and also build a community of loving couples in the process.
That's the vision. If, through our experience, if we can help anyone, it's not about us being right or wrong. Whatever we have experienced that has helped us build a strong and good relationship, and if those experiences can help anyone in any way, I think that's the success that we are aiming for. So now, love versus sex, I think it is a very debatable and interesting topic in internet. I think if you just search, you will get tons and millions of articles written on this. So here, I think the main point that we wanted to talk is focused towards building a good relationship. So it's not in general love versus sex, it's more towards if you are in a relationship, then how love and sex plays a role in building or developing a strong relationship. I think that's the aspect that we want to touch upon here through our experiences, right? Now, as Swati said that we don't do co-living, just a context. We have seen many couples where we ourselves get puzzled, where they live together, they don't show much affection towards each other. They live their life almost independently, and but at the end of the day, they do make love. They have that sex part properly well defined. Their night ends with proper sex, and then day starts with doing their individual activities and work. So to me and Swati, we still do not understand how this dynamic actually works out. For us, right, I think it is always the emotion of love that has been the predominant factor over anything and everything, right? So sex is a way of expressing our love, is what we feel, and it is not a need or necessity for us to be in a loving relationship, right?
Like for example, I can tell you from our perspective, like we both are together in this, that of course sex is a part of our relationship, but if sex was not a part of our relationship, if I were to stay with Ani properly, committed to him, monogamy, if I were to stay committed to him, that I am, and forever, without sex, I'm absolutely in for it. I mean, I don't care about sex.
So am I.
Because there's so much love and care and happiness and affection that I don't care about sex. There's so much emotional, my bucket of love wala emotion is so full that there is no place for sex hai to acha hai, nahi hai to bhi acha hai, because what I feel is that when you are so filled with love in your relationship, sex is just like a topping on the cake. It's like the sprinkle of I mean, we don't eat sweets.
Expressing love.
Yeah, it's just a topping on the cake.
Topping on the cake, where you just express your love in a deepest form through sex, right? But it is not a necessity condition, or it is not a necessary condition for us to exist as a couple, right? I think that's
a happy couple.
Happy couple, of course, right? Whereas if we take it the other way, let's say
there's so much sex.
There's so much sex, and
but there's no
hardly
love.
any emotion.
Yeah,
right?
He doesn't care about me. I don't care about him. But at the end of the day, we have amazing sex. Do you think I would wanna, or he would wanna be in a relationship like this?
See, there are couples who live like that. There is no judgment towards them. But for us, we still don't understand how how that works out. So if you know the answer, please feel free to let us know. How that other approach works out. We feel it is more like a co-living that they try to work it out, where they are still two separate individuals who are just driven by supporting each other and then just living together to build a better life, I guess. But we still do not know how that works out. For us, it is the emotion of love that is important. Just to give an example, right? I think when Swati was pregnant, I think at that time I used to fear that sex can harm our child. Taboo or not, right or wrong, not, I don't know. But we stayed for months and almost a year without any sex, and that was absolutely all right for us, because as Swati said rightly, it has never been the necessity or the thing that we can't live without for us, as long as, whereas emotion, let's say we fight a little bit and then let's say we do not
talk to each other for like half an hour
for some time, and let's say don't express that emotion, oh my god, it's like
death.
Yeah. Okay, so that's predominantly us. But I think on internet, we do study.
So I want to share. So
she read it, so I think it's better she shares, right? Yeah.
So definitely there's a Tweak India page and also Tweak India YouTube. So on Tweak India Instagram page, they shared an article where this woman was married to a husband who she stated was such a nice guy, is caring, is loving, is giving, but wouldn't want to have sex with her. And so she ended up cheating on him for sex, despite the husband being loving and caring and like all good, and people were supporting, okay, yeah, sex is important, this, that. So why do you want to cheat? If sex is so important to you over love and over emotions and over care, then you just go talk to your partner and say that, hey, I don't give a damn about your love. I don't give a damn about how much you care about me or how much you do for me. All I care about is sex. I want to leave you and I just want to go out and have sex and just live my life. If that's very important for you, then why do you want to keep love and then cheat on the love for the sake of sex as well? So like, you have to choose what you want and what makes you happy. Just stick with that. For us, we value friendship, love, emotions so much between us. That makes us happy. And if love, care, emotion, friendship doesn't matter to you, and if only sex matters to you, then I would definitely recommend that do not cheat for sex. I mean, just leave your partner. I think they also deserve to love somebody who really craves for their love, rather than giving it to you who do not value it. So
no, okay, maybe that came across a little harsh, I feel, but
I felt emotional.
It was an honest answer. Let me rephrase it, slightly in a very, slightly, if possible, polite way. See, to us, it's okay. I think sex is not a big priority, but let's acknowledge the fact that for someone it might be an important need, and if let's say they are not getting it, they feel troubled. But just imagine this natural behavior of feeling troubled for not getting sex. Apart from us, who else experiences this? Almost every animal that we see, right? Be it monkey, be it dog, be it cat, be it any living being that we see other than human are also having the same desire of sex, and then it's a natural process of it's a
procreating.
Yeah, it's like a part of nature's way of making the being survive or their generation to grow, that it comes naturally. But hey, we are human beings, right? And
we are elevated than animals.
And that is where I feel and we feel that even if let's say someone is feeling attracted towards someone, or there is a lack of sexual fulfillment, and hence they are getting tempted to act on some certain things, right? As a human, to control that temptation is what gives us the ability of being a human, right? That's what empowers us. For me, I cannot even touch a girl without being in love with that person. I am in love with her, and that is the reason I can even touch her, right? Let's say there is someone else who is on the other side, who actually feels sexual desire and they feel all tempted to act. That is where human self-control has to come. if he or she is in a committed relationship, I think either they have to control the temptation because they are in a committed relationship and they can't act on the temptations. Number one. Number two, if they are so tempted that they can't control, then hey, talk honestly with your partner is what we feel would be the right approach. Where you tell that hey, I can't handle it. So either you give me what I want, or else let's end this relationship because I will end up doing something wrong which I don't want to do. So I want to be free, and then I want to get what I want.
You put it really well.
Right?
Put it really well. Yeah.
So I think love versus sex, both are important in a relationship, but the way we feel it is, love is the essence of living life. Sex is a part of living life, and as long as we set our priorities right, it has helped us build a strong and good relationship, and I think hopefully this approach should help others as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's it, you guys. So guys, I just want to wrap this video of ours today by telling you that what really works in a nutshell is be very open with your partner and be on the same page like your partner. So if love is such a priority to you both, talk openly, be on the same page. And if sex is a very big priority for your relationship to work, so then also discuss with your partner and be on the same page like your partner. That would make your relationship work and flourish.
And in case, let's say, it doesn't work that way, if let's say one is failing to understand other, then it's a problem. Even we do not know what to do there. Okay, so do let us know what to do there.
Yeah, I mean,
for us, fortunately, we have been able to be on the same page where our frequency matched, and it is really, things have worked out well. We still have our differences, but at least
in this regard, at least.
And you know what? The main reason why we aligned was love, actually.
Yeah.
It was the deep love that actually helped us
from day one.
From day one.
Yeah.
So in a way, right, if there is a strong love between two person, right, no matter how different they are, I think ultimately they will
work. It's going to work.
Whereas if it is driven by sex, I think that is where
if the difference of opinion comes, then sex is not going to hold that relationship strong.
At least that's what we feel
from our experience.
From our emotions and experience. But let's see. But do let us know, right? We are also evolving and
learning every single day. And relationship takes work every single day. And also I just want to share this one quotation with you before we leave. That quotation is that suppose if you are in a loving relationship, then if you only expect to take from the relationship, then the relationship is a path of thorn. It's like you're walking on a path of thorn. But if you only aim at giving in a relationship, then the relationship is a bliss. So, I take that
always give
seriously.
To receive.
It's always give to receive. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm like thinking that, okay, what I can give, so that this relationship is a bliss, and that actually works. Whenever I think about giving him, giving our child, giving our family,
I try the same.
He gives a lot. He is a very giving soul inherently.
This is love,
No. So
I try whatever best I can. She also tries whatever she can, right?
And
the way she takes care of our son, I think it's maybe topic of some other day, but lot of learning there and a lot of experiences there as well. So,
but I'm very grateful for everything, and I just want to say that if you give in a relationship, it's a bliss. But if you only expect taking in a relationship, then it's like walking on a path of thorns.
And one more point: those who actually live the path of sexual predatorship, and they think that they are enjoying life because I do not know how much they're enjoying life, because at the end of the day, right, it's going to come to a point where you need someone to care for you and to love you. And I really do not know how those people feel who do not have that partner who genuinely cares for them, right? So what wins at the end of the day? One being enjoying sex and life, or one truly having someone to care for? At least to me and to her, to us, it is the later, where to have someone to genuinely care for is what is more valuable, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So that way, right, we have, I think that has always been our goal, and we have kept our priorities right accordingly, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay, so with
Okay,
that,
guys.
I think let's
Wrap
our
today's
today's talk
video.
and do let us know your experience and point of view on this, because we also want to learn from you. It is not about us preaching about anything, telling what is right, what is wrong. It is more of us sharing what we have learned and also learning from your experiences and your point of view. So if we are wrong at some point, please feel free to let us know. If you see us can improve and learn from you through some of your experiences, please feel free to share and let us know. Okay. With
Okay.
that, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye.